classroom and you're listening to kids talk about how they think the economy works. It's just unreal. So I hate that, like, he's a master negotiator. Because then my question is, okay, well, what is he negotiating? Because we have nothing. We were promised the war in Israel would be over. It's not. We thought that Hamas is going to release all the hostages. They haven't. We were promised at day zero, Ukraine, Russia would be done. It's not. We were promised no new wars. We bombed Iran. Like, nothing has come to fruition that this guy said. But he keeps eluding all of this as like the master negotiator. I don't know how. The only thing he's negotiated is his PR, I guess. I just don't. It's very frustrating. Yeah.
It's interesting. So the way that I take the tariffs is, the tariff D-Day for me is, where are we at midterms? And 90 days, day one, all of that stuff, whatever, that doesn't matter if he can actually get a deal done. If he doesn't get it done by midterms, he's lost. It's over. It's finished. Like, he'll be a lame duck. He'll never be remembered. He will go out, just be absolutely thrashed. But if he can actually get in a position where we bring key manufacturing back to the US, which I think is critical, if he can set us up to actually weather a Cold War with China, which I think I take very seriously. That's probably the thing. I think about the economy and I think about us and China. Like,
but that doesn't make sense. Like, you say win a Cold War with China. Did we win the Cold War with the Soviet Union by buckling down and getting every single thing set up in the US and abandoning every... We didn't. We were literally cooing governments in South America. We were literally cooing governments in the Middle East to try to get people on our side. It was so important.
Yeah, but this is where I think you have to be careful. When you look at the past, you want to understand why it worked at that time. You don't just want to say, let's do the same thing. We are, like, AI is a potential winner-take-all. So this is not the one that you can play around with. Game theoretics tells you that even if we try to chill, regulate, they won't. Because if you can win in any substantive way, like if you have a 3-month head start or whatever, if you hit AGI 3 months ahead of the other side, it's game over. So you need to be
Aftershock Festival returns to Sacramento for its biggest year yet with Blink-182.
Let's check in with Patrick Bet-David's program, where, for whatever reason, Patrick Bet-David, he's got an interesting dynamic on. He sends that guy, what's that guy's name, Dan? Who's the two guys?
There's Adam Sosnick and Vinny.
He's got his sidekick, Adam, to basically go to war with Vinny all the time, because I think Patrick Bet-David feels a little bit uncomfortable defending this stuff. And so he gets a little bit embarrassed, so he sort of like recedes whenever this comes up. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, in a very funny way.
It's strange. I wonder why that is. Well, anyways, maybe he's just personally uncomfortable. I have no idea. I have no idea what, like, the world of wealthy Florida people do. Anyways, here is Adam defending the administration and basically telling Vinny to move on. Now, Vinny seems genuinely invested in finding out what was going on in this, you know, world of, like, Florida multimillionaires and this Epstein stuff. But here it is.
Back to your point. Okay. What do I want? Adam, I want jail. And if, God forbid, the president of the United States was involved with it, guess what? Same for him.
Which president?
Our president.
Okay.
If he was,
so you want Trump to go to jail now?
If he was with underage girls, 1,000%.
So if Trump was with a 17-year-old girl,
I'll say it again. When he was 40 years old, yes.
So you want
it's
Trump
called
to go to jail?
pedophilia. Hold on, let me ask you. Is it illegal? Can you have sex with a 17-year-old in New York?
35 states.
In New York,
the age is 16. And then in certain states,
Oh, pause it for 1 second. I did not expect Adam to be going out there and arguing for a dropping, I guess. I mean, to say, like, I mean, this is what the argument is, right? Like,
knowing the number of states.
knowing this number.
Secret libertarian over there, Adam.
This is, I mean, why not drop it down to, like, I don't know, 13, just in case?
Do you think it's a coincidence that Alan Dershowitz has spent, like, the past few years tweeting and writing about how onerous age of consent laws are?
No. States...
Adam, hold on, let me ask you. Is it illegal Can you have sex with a 17-year-old in New York?
35 states.
In New York?
The age is 16. And then in certain states, it's 18. According to some Muslim scriptures, you could be 9.
So it's okay if he was in a different part of the land hooking up with a 16-year-old.
But let me ask one last thing, because I mean, obviously, what I wanted you to do was just get it all out there. Yeah. Thank you for that. You could be right, you could be wrong. So we want Trump to go to jail. Israel control the United States.
Don't say that. Anybody that was guilty of having sex with an underage child belongs to go to jail, including the operation that was blackmailing everybody. Okay. They deserve the freaking.
I got it. So now, where are you going?
Where are you going?
So no,
Pause it for a second. It's so weird to me. Every time we see a clip of them talking about Epstein, Patrick Bet-David just sort of like recedes and all of a sudden becomes a traffic cop. It's very strange.
I think he's going to get more merch to wear.
It's very strange.
I think he's just like he's a businessman first, and he knows, like, let them fight. This is when he goes in the background.
Like he doesn't want to take a position.
I'm sure.
It's interesting. I just find it interesting because it's the Patrick Bet-David show. It's not the Adam and Vinny show.
Yeah.
It's the Patrick Bet-David show. And he doesn't want to take a strong position. It's strange to me. It's strange to me. I don't know why. Go ahead.
And the debate is about whether or not you're a pedophile, if you should go to jail or not. Right. Just want to make it clear what the debate is.
Wait, Brian. Also, what if you president? That's very Brian, that's really unnuanced. Because it depends on what state you're in.
You're right. I apologize.
And also, maybe if you're a fundamentalist, religious person.
Yeah, right. Also, I think sex trafficking pretty much illegal in all 50 states, but anyway.
Okay.
Accountability, Adam.
Listen, what I'm sick of people doing is skirting around the issues. Just say how you feel.
I've been saying it for.
Yeah. So
then last
Now,
question.
wait a second. I gotta stop that too, because that seems like Adam is subtweeting Patrick Bet-David. He just said, I'm tired of people skirting around the issue. Just say what you believe. And it's almost like he's trying to say, I don't know. Go back. Let's go.
Adam.
Listen, what I'm sick of people doing is skirting around the issues. Just say how you feel.
I've been saying it for.
Yeah.
So then last question. Who do you trust more? Donald Trump, JD Vance, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, Pam Bondi.
Who do I trust?
Or whoever's the loudest people on the internet, Tucker, Candace, Dave Smith. Who do you trust more out of that group? No. It's a binary option.
Hold on.
Who do you trust more?
Adam, I don't trust anybody that's lying to me blatantly in my face. The correlation doesn't match because those guys are asking the questions, Adam. They don't know either. They don't know 100%, but you know what they want? Yeah. Stop bullshitting us. He just nailed it. Why do you keep talking about it? We're talking about it because of you.
Okay, stop yelling. Just because you're yelling, you're not right.
It just pisses me off.
You can be loud and you can be wrong. It's hard to be loud and wrong.
Show me where I'm wrong and I'll shut up.
But the point is you're not right. But here we go.
Where am I wrong?
Is Kash Patel lying?
He's not. 100% he's lying.
So 100% Kash Patel's a liar.
From what he said, Adam, he was in the administration. He said they had all of it.
Is Dan Bongino a liar?
Yes, yeah, he did, Adam.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Is Pam Bondi a liar?
Yes, blatantly lying in front of our.
Is Trump a liar?
I think so, Adam.
Is JD Vance?
I think they're all lying to us, Adam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even
if it's a little lie,
okay,
they lie.
How about this? They're all liars.
Yeah.
Who's right? Because you probably absorbed a lot of content on X. I assume. I know X is your thing.
No.
Who's right out there? Who's your? Go ahead. You've already gone 99%.
This is mean.
Let's go.
I don't appreciate the condescending tone that Adam is taking towards Vinny. Now, look, I do agree. Vinny sometimes gets a little bit passionate and loud. I've sat next to Vinny in the room, and it was difficult. But Adam is being so condescending here. Where is Adam going for his information that is so much better than X?
Well, we played that it's this exact version of the Megyn Kelly, Ben Shapiro argument that we played, where Ben Shapiro says, we have the same sources. I'm hearing it from Kash. I'm hearing it from Dan. I'm hearing it from Pam and JD and Trump. And yeah, that's the reality. That's the problem with it. You were the guys that were saying you can't trust the government about this, and now they have to rely on like the level of fan adoration towards Donald Trump to back up their argument. This is a divide in this case of somebody who is trying to appeal to the administration versus somebody that's trying to appeal to their audience. And that's the divide you're seeing on right-wing media right now, especially under 40 online male-focused podcasts that are obsessed with this Epstein story. The people that are trying to cater to their audience, because their audience captured in a very like specific way. We're seeing with Andrew Schultz changing on a dime like this. It's a difference between people who are closer to power in the administration and the people that are more interested in building up a podcast audience.
I just feel like Adam is being just
treated horribly.
Take Vinny's argument instead of like trying to nibble around the edges. Who do you associate this with? Are you on this team or that team? Vinny's not on a team except for the team of truth.
Exactly.
Can I say, like, this entire divide that Emma's talking about could all be solved by sort of high school media literacy of citing a source?
Yeah.
like the stuff about Acosta, Labor Secretary Alexander Acosta said that he was told to go use NFSM because he was intelligence. Just cite that. You don't need to say, like, well, I'm on dates.
I mean, you could cite that. You can cite claims from other former, like, Israeli officials who had hinted at the same thing. You can cite the thing with Robert Maxwell and his connection to Mossad, and that through Ghislaine, even if it isn't through Epstein, clearly Ghislaine Maxwell had that. But I do think it's interesting. Like, the biggest Israel defenders are very, very hesitant for this to gain traction on the right.
I'm watching this, and I'm hoping that we don't have to do a Vinny is right merch shirt.
Oh,
like that.
That's a good point. Let Vinny talk here some more.
100. This person, this person, this person. I trust them.
Adam,
who is it?
I don't trust anybody.
Who do you give the
Adam,
most trust to?
Here's my thing.
Who do
That's
you
a very
give
good
the
question.
most
He's asking a question
credibility to?
because he's asking you questions. So you're saying those people are lying. If they're lying, who's lying less?
Yeah.
Who's telling the truth?
You were willing to say that the director of the
lying less?
FBI, the
You
President of
said
the United States are all liars.
100%.
Who's more right than them?
Bongino lying. Trump, you're like, I think
Who's
he's
more
lying.
right than them? Yeah.
If that's 100%, who's 100% telling the truth?
Well, all the victims that were out there. Hold on. Okay. All the FBI reports. All the.
But name names. But name names. Because you were
Virginia Giuffre, who said, hold on, since we're gonna go back to Prince Andrew, she was underage and the prince was there having sex with me.
Yeah.
Time out.
No, hold on.
Time out. I believe
one.
her, and I believe the rest of the victims, Adam, that all of a sudden we don't know where they are.
But the victims don't know what the top Mossad intelligence was. So who do you think knows those answers?
Adam,
it's easy to say the victim.
Listen to me. Trump, Dan Bongino, Cash Patel, they all know what is going on. But
That's not the question.
No. Who do you trust them? Is it Candace? Is it Tucker? Is it Dave Smith? Is it Dan Bilzerian? Who do you think is this guy knows what he's talking about? Who's that person?
Is
it you?
Can you
I
pause
trust.
it? This is such an annoying deflection by these like MAGA sycophants and Trump sycophants. One party has a monopoly on the information. It's the government that has access to records that none of us have. The reason this story has been like has had such a long tail